It's straight into the Ahri charm as well. If you're going in alone and you're not coordinated from this side of the Astralis, which, let's be honest, that's been one of their calling cards this split, really struggling to get everyone on the same page at the same time, that Janna can pick apart their engage.
Now somewhat negated, Summoner spells available for both duos, and it's Rogue pushing into the jungle.
Oh, Larsen's
coming up as well. That's a great damage followed through. Dajor's chucked out the ultimate and picks up first blood, turns his attention to Larssen. Spirit rushes and flashes to safety, but will not get away. Kobbe on the Zeri picks up the kill.
Oh, it's far too bold from Rogue. Their leads. Dajor once again had their wave in quite a difficult spot there, being pushed in. promisq comes in, and it's the potential for a dive under the mid turret.
3 members, Solar Flare into the E, the Cataclysm, and Dajor gets his second. It is, of course, traded there onto promisq. Malrang's waiting for a potential of his own. Trymbi's coming up from the river. Zanzarah flashes out to safety. He stays alive and uses the flag and the drag. Not going to be enough there with the super mega death.
Yeah, it's opportunistic play is probably the word for it. Got the Herald started up by the side of Rogue. Going to be given up for a Dragon start inside of Astralis as Trymbi finds the shot in the dark, but that knows that they're on the Dragon.
They're going to get dove. They're going to get dove.
There
the vision toggle from the observers gave it all away. Trymbi is stun locked into oblivion. Comp's low on mana, got the flash and the cleanse, and they literally don't matter. More kills to Astralis on a fantastic dive.
Okay, seriously good dive. I mean, you see the vision from that tornado, and I was like, oh, they're going to stop. Yeah, it's first taste of the game, and it's a little bit better from the side of Rogue. I mean, talks about Astralis' improvements, looking once again to hammer home the advantage.
Larssen gets jumped on, Spirit rushes away with the first charge, lands the charm, that's a Spirit rush for a second, 2-man knockup from the Howling Gale. Malrang will kill Zanzarah, and the Super Mega Death Rocket not going to be able to find its man. These objectives force the opponent's hands and bring them to the objective to fight.
It does, and it also feels like the Dragon's a bit of a bait right now. You can see how dark it is for the side of Rogue. Both teams, okay.
Larssen, Spirit Rush and Flash, he may not get a chance. Flashes away, second charge, finally taken down. That is so much CC.
No chance of getting out. Larssen blows both escapes and is none better for the wear.
Now, Astralis at the 14-minute mark. As we start to move into mid-game, they still have do so. Just as I'm saying that.
That's not good. That's not that close to completion. I think he might get caught here.
Does it finish? Does it finish?
Oh!
It does not finish, and Larssen gets caught out on the recall. Will be taken out this time by WhiteKnight, his first of the game.
Balancing the map, but it's all at the deficit of Larssen on the first Ahri pick, and nearly see this split.
1-4-1 on the champion.
That's my match history, all right.
I do think credit should be given here to the Astralis players, because they've jumped on him. They've focused him. They've moved around to punish Larssen, and that's why. Dajor's up 4-0-2. That's why Kobbe's up 2-0-2. Why they're going to pick up their second Dragon here. And now we're going to see how do Rogue come back. The thing is, you do still have to keep in context. Relatively speaking, similar styles of comp.
What Astralis have done in this game. It's weird saying this about a 0-9 team, but they look coordinated. They're there when the lanes are pushing in. They're there catching people on vision just like that.
Exactly. Larssen this time around will be able to turn it.
Oh,
and it's going to be
promisq
taken out by Kobbe. Malrang jumps all the way forward. Dragon Rage kick will buy some time, and he's conceded. The long shadow from Dajor not going to be enough to find Trymbi just yet. Monsoon available for that reset, and that hit points, and it's thrown down. Odo being jumped on by WhiteKnight, who's used his ultimate force to flash into the pit. And the rest of Astralis back. We're grouped up in the middle this time.
Jayce is finally here to look for the pokes. It's the Muramana already evolved for odoamne. Point of power.
Just the engage coming out. Cataclysm down, and that's already a dead Zanzarah. But the surge from Dajor will take one back as Odo is removed from the fray. Trymbi survives with the Eye of the Storm before he's just taken out. And Comp will be next. Kobbe running amok, and Larssen, the last man standing for Rogue, is being chased by WhiteKnight, and Kobbe is running with that Zeri. Gonna be firing out those spams, and not just yet. That's such good sense. That's finally caught out. The Zenith Blade from promisq and taken out by Kobbe. 6-0-4. 2.5k the lead. What do Astralis do with it?
What do they do with it? They're going to go take that mid lane in a turret. You are safer at pushing out side lanes. Still going to bring some kind of utility. It's a sad situation. And it might be sad on the top side for the side of Rogue, as they found their way into an Astralis team fight.
The charm lands onto Zanzarah. He flashes over the wall. Kobbe's godlike, taking down Malrang. How the hell did Zanzarah make it out? Now Dajor's pushing forward, held onto the trigger, and Astralis will take that top tower, will peel back into the Baron pit. They played with the darkness until they found what they wanted.
It took them a little while, but it gets them a tangible result. It's also going to give them an angle onto a Baron with no opposing smite. Ariel's back up, they look for a pick.
No, can this Baron be secured? Lang's Larssen moving forward. Going down, 5,000 hit points. Super Mega Death Rocker once again, not going to find the target as WhiteKnight hops over the wall, takes down odoamne. Zanzarah and Kobbe stay inside the pit as Trymbi and Kobbe trying to move forward. Larssen dashes forward, dashes over the wall, but it's not going to work. And it's going to be secured by Astralis. And can they get away with all the buffs, right? We'll see who else they're going to be playing. Now, of course, they do still need to finish this game off. promisq is going to try to set it up. Dashes all the way forward. Solar Flare as well. Kobbe continues to fire away with that Q. Dajor's now in range. Zanzarah holds on to the Cataclysm, and Malrang is just run down in his own jungle.
Oh, they don't even get themselves the first kill. They don't thread the needle.
The advantages that have been built up is because of the decision-making that they have had.
I'm going to throw back a little while here. Actually, no, probably not, because Dale's actually in a little bit of danger. Pushing up too far. Charm lands.
The charm, it does as well. So does the zap. Flame Chomper's going to come out. So much damage in return, though, and so much more. Dajor goes golden. Can he find himself another? No, not just yet. Teleport now being brought in from WhiteKnight. The rest of Astralis making their way through the jungle. Comp is low. Larssen's low. Larssen's got flash, and that is a dead Ahri. Comp is being healed up from that monsoon. No flash, no cleanse available to him. And all of a sudden, Rogue are holding the line. While that was being played out,
fresh air.
It really, really is. In a lot of the prep that we had coming into this, we talked about draft difference in some of the challenges. And Zanzarah, with the help of WhiteKnight, takes down Trymbi. I think this Rogue's base, for the first time, Rogue will need to defend their Nexus and will be against the 10th placed squad. Solar Flare is available. promisq steps forward. The charm wears off and the first inhibitor falls.
Like versus like team comps, it is often the small leads which explode exponentially. Astralis had that and a Rogue fighting against a mountain.
Oh, Trymbi is just about taken down. Collateral damage will be the final tick. But again, Astralis playing with the vision. They push their ward line as deep as possible, waiting for someone to try and challenge it. And now in a 4v5 without that fight resetting ability of Monsoon, they're going to be able to push down this top tower. Does get taken out. Malrang's looking for something onto Zanzarah. He gets away for now, but not before the shot clock takes him out. Larssen is caught out, taken down by the mid laner Dajor. Now Malrang's burning underneath the fountains. It's a double for Dajor. The inhibitor's taken out. 4 versus 2. Astralis are pushing onto the Nexus. Comp does not have any summons available as Odo trying to find those shock blasts. The second Nexus tower will fall. Here comes Trymbi. He's going to be able to help out for the fight. WhiteKnight's going low. That's a damage onto Trymbi. Comp gets excited. Not going to be able just yet. Finally takes down Kobbe. All of a sudden, Rogue survived, but they are still so far
go for the desperation play. They go to the Baron.
This is the last-ditch effort. If Rogue do not secure this Baron, the game will end.
There's no smite near them.
2 waves of super minions pushing forward. Teleports not available for WhiteKnight or Dajor. But Dajor, promisq and Zanzarah, they're making their way into the pit. This is going to be a 3v3. 2,000 hit points on the Baron. Dajor, does he go in? Does not. It's secured. Zanzarah manages to pick it up as Malrang was not in the pit. It was not a smite fight, and it is a triple kill for Dajor and Astralis.
That was a very desperate play under desperate circumstances. Larssen behind his own lines, going for a charm. I just don't feel like it'll do anything. Not yet. Look at the mini-map, though. All of a sudden, Zanzarah Graves
and
on the
WhiteKnight,
Nexus.
they're on the Nexus. The winless will be winless no longer. Rogue, Larssen, and Malrang trying to take out Dajor, but they simply can't do it. He's keeping them busy. I think the Nexus is being focused down. It's being hit down. Astralis take down the undefeated Rogue.
It could not be more perfect a situation. It could not be more unexpected. Would anyone have called it? I certainly didn't. What a game.
Astralis earned that win. They were very proactive.